The biggest mistake I see people make when losing weight is doing before thinking. They fail to identify the root problem of what's holding them back. They skip forward to a solution that doesn't solve the root cause problem and end up wasting a lot of time, money, and energy dealing with symptoms. Have you done all the things? Have you tried everything? And let me guess, nothing works for you? You're not alone in those feelings, but you don't have to stay stuck. This episode is going to teach you about the 2 different types of weight loss plateaus, so you can determine which one you have and what to do about it. Welcome back to another episode of the Reshape Your Health podcast. I'm Dr. Morgan, and I'm so excited that you're here with me today. Enrollment for my brand new free weight loss plateau trainings opens this Monday, May 3rd at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific time. So mark your calendars because these free trainings are going to provide you with so much clarity and motivation to break through your plateau. The live trainings will be taking place May 10th through May 17th. To help you know which of my free weight loss trainings is right for you, go take my free 1-minute weight loss plateau quiz at weightlossforhealth.com/quiz. I want you to be wildly successful with your weight loss goals, and that's going to require you to take action. But here's a little known secret. It doesn't take major action. You know me, I'm all about baby steps, and this is a great baby step you can take. Over 700 people have now taken this quiz. It's going like hotcakes, so don't miss out on this opportunity. Again, you can take that quiz at weightlossforhealth.com/quiz. I hope you go and do that today and register first thing Monday morning for either my weight loss breakthrough challenge for those of you dealing with a mental weight loss plateau, or my 5 proven keys to unlock your metabolism training for those of you dealing with a true physical weight loss plateau. This week's episode is about mental weight loss plateaus, which is what the majority of people have. I typically see a physical weight loss plateau as a symptom of a mental weight loss plateau. Not always, but often. How would you like to stop taking 1 step forward and 2 steps backwards with your weight loss? How much faster would you lose weight if you could just be consistent? Do you ever feel like you're on a hamster wheel of weight loss, always trying but never seeing progress? How much time, money, and energy could you save if you could finally figure out how to lose weight and how to keep it off? Would you have more confidence in your appearance and self-esteem to put yourself out there? Would you start speaking kindly to yourself instead of being your own worst critic? Would you stop obsessing over food all of the time and be more present to your family? All of this is 100% possible for you, and I believe your success is inevitable. If you struggle with consistency, emotional eating, sticking to your plan, and negative self-talk, you, my friend, have a mental weight loss plateau. And all the dieting and exercise won't work in the long run for you. But you're in very good company. Most women have this type of plateau at some point in their lives. And even if you took the quiz and you're dealing with a true physical plateau, you're still going to gain valuable insights from this episode. You have to fix your thoughts and beliefs about yourself and weight loss. It's easy to stay busy with different diets, pills, programs, and exercises. I know you want a quick fix, right? We all want to do things as fast as possible. But you know the saying, it's a lot faster if you just do it right the first time. The truth is, you're sacrificing long-term results for short-term gain. You're trying to solve a thinking problem by doing. You have to solve a thinking problem by thinking. Your thoughts determine your actions, and your actions determine your results. Sometimes it's not the carbs that need cutting. It's the limiting beliefs, dysfunctional thoughts, and fear-based action that's causing self-sabotage. If you don't deal with the root cause of your self-sabotage, losing weight will be hard and keeping it off will be next to impossible. My guess is that you'd rather diet or exercise than deal with your emotions, because emotions are hard and confusing. Sometimes we've buried stuff so deep down in our brains that it's hard to find what thoughts and beliefs are holding us back. Now, some of you might be thinking, Morgan, I know what to do, I'm just not doing it. And to that, I have to say, you may very well know what to do, at least in part, but that doesn't matter. You don't know how to do it. You don't know how to turn knowledge into consistent action, and that is the ultimate weight loss skill. Even if you're saying, well, I'm just not a consistent person, I like to be more spontaneous. You are consistently inconsistent, and you have just proved my point that you can be consistent. I bet you show up to your job on time, right? That's because you're committed to your job. Commitment creates consistency. If you're not consistent, it's because you're not 100% committed to that goal. If you're not 100% committed, it's because you have limiting thoughts, fears, and beliefs holding you back, or you just don't want it that badly. And that's okay too. That's what we're talking about today. Today's episode is really a preview of what you'll be learning and putting into action during the Weight Loss Breakthrough Challenge. This challenge is specifically designed for people who have a mental weight loss plateau. And again, registration for that opens May 3rd, and the live challenge is from May 10th through the 17th. Before we get started, I just wanted to say that I'm so proud you're here. I'm excited that you're making your health a priority. You've got to take care of your caretaker, and you are your caretaker. No one else can fill your bucket. No one else can fill your holes. There is no surgeon on earth that can fix your limiting thoughts, but you can train yourself to be a thought surgeon. You can learn this skill just like you learned how to tie your shoes. You've got this, my friend. I'm about to give you 4 solutions to break through a weight loss plateau. And remember, I'm specifically talking about a mental plateau, but most people dealing with a plateau have at least some sort of mental plateau. So be sure to stay all the way until the end because I saved the very best tip for last. Tip number 1 is to find your why. I like to say the goal is not the goal. If you have a goal to lose 50 pounds, that is not your real goal. Your why is your goal. When people focus on the goal, the external number itself, that's not very motivating. If their progress is slower than they want, it's really easy to lose motivation and quit. But when you make your why your goal, you never lose motivation. I think of your why as the core of 3 circles, and to find it, you can ask yourself, how will reaching this goal make me feel? For example, maybe you attribute a 50-pound weight loss to making you feel more confident, have a higher self-esteem, more energy, more self-kindness, less joint pain. Next, ask, what will losing 50 pounds allow me to do or do better? Maybe your clothes will fit better. Maybe you'll be more comfortable on an airplane. Maybe you'll put yourself out there more at work and in your social life. Maybe you have activity goals like kayaking or hiking or just keeping up with your family on vacation. Lastly, how will reaching this goal impact the lives of your loved ones? Take your answers from the first 2 questions and ask how a more confident, happy, active you shows up differently as a person, partner, parent, child, or grandparent. What are the ripple effects of your good health? Who else is impacted and inspired by your healthy choices? The core of those 3 circles is the real goal, not the 50 pounds. Keep your eye on your why. Tip number 2 is to face your fear. This is something we are going to learn more about in my Weight Loss Breakthrough Challenge. I use this a lot when coaching my Weight Loss for Health members. FEAR is an acronym I use to help members realize how fears ultimately become self-fulfilling prophecies. I love the book I Am Enough by Marissa Peer. In it, she describes the 3 fears common to all humans. They are, I'm not enough, I'm different and I can't connect, or I want something that I'll never have. Usually, any fears surrounding weight loss or weight regain can be tracked back to one of these common fears. Now, F stands for fear. Fear is how you feel in the present based on the attitude and attention you're placing on an unwanted future. For example, you're afraid of that nothing will ever work to help you lose weight. E stands for emotion. Often this is the easiest part of the acronym to identify first, and we have to work backwards to find their fear. People will say they're apathetic, hopeless, resigned, frustrated, overwhelmed. so many things. And these emotions are actually stemming from their fear-based thoughts. A stands for action. What actions result from your emotions? Negative action or inaction results from negative emotions. This would include things like sitting on the couch, wanting to lay in bed all day, feeling like you have no energy, so turning to sugar for a quick pick-me-up. And R is for result. You can see that these negative actions or inaction leads to no results, and your fear of not losing weight becomes a reality. Just knowing that this is happening is usually very eye-opening because most people have never thought about how much their thoughts impact their emotions, actions, and results. Knowing this is so powerful because instead of letting your external results, like a number on the scale, determine your internal state, I teach you how to make your internal state, your thoughts, drive your external results. You get to be in the driver's seat of your own mind. Tip number 3 is to know how your brain works. And there are 2 important keys here. The first is to know that your brain is wired to return to the familiar. That's why 95% of diets fail. Your familiar, ingrained pattern of behavior is the one that's counterproductive to losing weight and keeping it off. And there are several different ways that this can manifest, including an all or nothing mentality, procrastinating, yo-yo dieting, and many, many more. The second thing to know about your brain is that you can control it. You can make the unfamiliar familiar and the familiar unfamiliar. You can make unfamiliar healthy thoughts and choices familiar, and you can make familiar unhealthy thoughts and choices unfamiliar. But this doesn't just happen with positive thinking, and it doesn't just happen by journaling or writing down your top 10 goals every day. And that's where this last tip comes in. Tip number 4 is to learn how to catch and change limiting thoughts. This is where the magic happens, and it's probably my favorite kind of coaching. Often my clients or members will cry on a coaching call when we dig into limiting thoughts and beliefs. And they'll say, "Morgan, you're not my therapist. Why am I crying? What's going on?" And I just smile and I take tears as a great sign of breakthrough. They are beautiful, healing tears, and I soak them in and cherish their trust and vulnerability with me. If you want to learn more about how to catch and change these limiting thoughts, I'm going to have so many ideas for you in the Weight Loss Breakthrough Challenge. And again, I'd highly recommend the book I Am Enough by Marissa Peer as a companion piece for this challenge. As an expert weight loss coach, my job is to provide you with clarity for what's holding you back from losing the weight. Most people trying to lose weight have physical and mental weight to lose. Trying to lose the physical weight without losing the mental weight is like driving with one foot on the gas and one foot on the brake. The foot on the gas is the dieting, the exercising, all the things that you're doing to lose the weight. But if you have a mental weight loss plateau, the problem isn't what you're doing, but how you're thinking. I want you to get head-turning, mind-blowing results. I can coach you till the cows come home on weight loss strategy, but until you master your mental and emotional state, you won't be able to master your physical state. This is possible for you. I know because I've done it for myself, and I help my members do the same. When you accept responsibility for your health, you can expect results. You can lose weight in a way you can live the rest of your life without crazy diets, without feeling restricted, and without a ton of exercise. You can ditch the negative self-talk. You can learn to change your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. I've helped so many women do this, and the amazing part is the confidence, energy, and headspace they gain. They stop second-guessing themselves. They stop procrastinating. They feel empowered. They feel free from food to focus on being present. That is what I want for you. And to help you get started, I created my absolutely free Weight Loss Breakthrough Challenge. This challenge is the next step to break through your mental weight loss plateau. You're going to learn how to break through apathy, hopelessness, confusion, overwhelm, desperation, fear of failure, fear of disappointment, fear of weight regain, limiting thoughts, and so much more. My goal with this challenge is to help you get clarity in what's preventing you from losing weight. confidence in your capability to lose weight, courage to actually take action, connection and community with people working through the same struggles as you, and live Q&A coaching with myself, with me, to help you along the way. I want you to get results. I know you can do this. You can lose the weight. No matter what's happened in the past, no matter your age or stage in life, I'm confident the Weight Loss Breakthrough Challenge will help you. Remember, registration opens on Monday, May 3rd at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific time. So mark your calendars and get ready to register first thing Monday morning. The live dates for this challenge are May 10th through May 17th. I cannot wait to see the life-changing breakthroughs that await. Next week, I'm going to be digging into the other kind of weight loss plateau, the physical. So be sure to tune back in, and I'll talk with you at the same time, same place next week. Bye for now.